Thank you, Gary. Amazing socially distanced gig. So I'll tell you a bit about me. I had an interesting week. I was walking down my high street the other day, and a woman comes running up to me with a Bible in her hand, and she started screaming at me, "There's a demon in you! There's a demon in you!" So I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Don't tell him." So I like to run marathons and raise awareness for cruelty to children. I slap as many as I can as I go around. I live in London all my life. I've got a flat with a balcony. Looking out over a paradise of fried chicken shops and police and a stunning view of the local petrol station. And this is not just any petrol station. This is a Marks and Spencer's petrol station. I like the pub, although my local pub is full of right dodgy geezers, the sort of men who could be in an advert for pepper spray. Last time I went in, there was a group by the door celebrating something, and I'm thinking, oh, new job, promotion, and then they raised their glasses for a toast to conflicting witness statements. One of them that night was trying to chat with the barmaid, and he said to her, "I'm going to treat you like a princess." And I'm standing thinking, oh my God, he's going to kill her in a tunnel. Or maybe question how dark her kids are going to be. I can be topical. You overhear some interesting conversations down there. A lot of them are talking about the vaccine, and one of them said he's not going to get it because you don't know what's in it. And he said that while eating a kebab. Another one, he said he's not going to get it because it changes your DNA. It doesn't. But some of them got very excited about that, thinking all the crimes we'll get away with. This is useful when you have a mic. You can look at the notes on your arm and no one notices. I like American football. That's my sport of choice. And during COVID, they were the first ones. They couldn't let the fans in, so they put out cardboard cutouts, and you could upload a picture, and they print it on it. And for the first week, it was really nice. Lots of smiling, happy American families. And then the English found out about it. Week 2, it was a sea of Fred Wests, Gary Glitters, and Prince Andrew. And I swear in the corner there was a little Madeleine McCann one. Stick around. But this is nice, being in front of a proper audience. Unlike Zoom gigs, I don't know if anyone did any of them, they weren't really comedy shows, it was more like an anger management workshop. I remember one of them, the guy came on, he tried to open with a knock-knock joke. He went, knock knock, and someone shouted back over the Zoom, "Fuck off, we're not opening the door." He tried to follow up with an Englishman, Irishman and a Scotsman walked into a pub, and the same voice shouted back, "Well, let's live in the same household." They clearly fucking didn't, did they? And I get it. I lost it during the second lockdown. Does everyone remember the second lockdown? Yeah. That was the one where you could meet both your parents in the park, but you all had to carry a Scotch egg. Random things just kept setting me off. I turned on the radio one day and there was a song by Pink. "I'm coming up, so you better get this party started." I found myself screaming at the radio, "We're not having any parties, Pink! And if we were, they wouldn't be upstairs, they'd be outside in the garden. And there'd only be 6 of us, so get here at the agreed time, not one of you fucking feel like it." Then I logged onto Facebook, and one of my friends shared a thing. It was an aerial photo of SeaWorld in Florida, and someone had written on it, "This big area here," half the picture, "this is the car park. This little blue area, this is the area where the orcas live their whole lives. Isn't that sad?" I'm like, what point are you trying to make? They're not going to be any happier in a car park. Took a while. Then I turned on the TV and there was this real life medical show. And I quite like those. And there was this woman, she got thrown off a horse, landed very badly, then got trampled on by 2 other horses, almost died. I was fine with all of that. But then at the end of the show, the narrator comes on and says, "After 13 operations and 24 months of rehab, Sally got back on a horse." Like it's a good idea. I started screaming at the TV, "For fuck's sake, Sally! Learn from your mistakes! Horses obviously don't like you, and you're apparently shit at healing." So I'm divorced as well. I was married for 9 years, and then one day I thought we were happy. One day I came home and she was gone. No, nothing, just gone. Oh. Thanks. And it still hurts. It still hurts to this day. First time in 9 years, I forgot to lock the basement. dating scene, and people put weird things on their profiles during the pandemic. One woman, on her profile, she said, "I'm fully vaxxed, waxed, and relaxed." So I replied, and I said, "Well, I guess that's better than being scary, hairy, and infectionary." I got in a fight last week with a biker. Well, technically it was a mobility scooter. I'm missing my commute. I didn't think that would happen. Who misses getting on the tube? I don't miss Extinction Rebellion. They're kicking off again. So I remember before Christmas, before the lockdowns, they started gluing themselves to the side of the train. And one of them did it to mine, and I'm thinking, oh, fuck. We're going to get delayed now, aren't we? Fortunately, the driver didn't notice. And now they're blocking all the roads. I want to talk to them. I want to sit down. On behalf of all of London, we're on board with the cause. Save the planet. But don't fuck with our commutes! Seriously, you delay me one more time, I'm heading to the North Pole with a blowtorch. For every minute you've delayed me, I'm going to set fire to a penguin. Now some of you might point out that penguins are from the South Pole. I know that. I'm going to ship them there. In the most oil-leaking, diesel-belching cargo ship I can hire. I might even fly a few business class. I think that's my time. Thank you very much.